Okay, I'm gonna say this for everybody in the comments. Didn't you do this already? No.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the DNA Design DK-08 Plus Power of the Primes Optimal Optimus Upgrade Kit. So here we are, and there it is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. As usual, we got the mugshot right there up front, DK-08 Plus, power primes, blah, 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 blah. On this side, we got the same thing. On the other side, bloody, 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 bloody. On the top, bloody, bloody, bloody. On the bottom, bloody, bloody, bloody. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots, this, that, the other. And that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have the DK-08 Plus upgrade kit for Power of the Primes Optimal Optimus. And yes, this is a second upgrade kit that they released for the figure with a couple more replacement pieces here if you want them. We get a pair of new fully posable hands. We'll get into all the articulation in a bit, just running through everything right now. We get some new forearm slash shoulder pieces here with some very nice detail going on there. So you get those, and you get a new pair of cannons. So there you go. So let's get down to the upgrading. So first, let's show off how these new shoulder pieces incorporate into a little Optimus Primal here. What you can do here is you can open these pieces up. They're on hinges now, and you can take this little tab here on his wrist, and that will go right into the slot here. And now we can give him some shields, which is pretty cool. And hey, if you want to, double up, hey, why not? Dare I say, why not? You can give them both of them. Hey, do what you want. Do what you want. And, you know, you can have them that way, or you can flip them around if you want to. And plug them in this way. Hey, totally up to you how you want to do it. As always, your toy, display it however you wish. And, of course, we can give him one of these new guns here. So you can have that going on. So you can pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang. Or you can have them holding them like clubs. Hey, also a thing you can do if you want to do it. Or we can give him one of the swords from the previous upgrade kits and have that look going on. So hey, options. And as always, options are good. So now let's talk about the main robot here, and as you can see, he does have the previous upgrade kit on him, so let's continue to upgrade. So starting off with the forearmular area, which is pretty much the majority of where this kit does its upgrading. First we're going to swap out the hands, and hands are just on a big old mushroom peg here, so we just have to get a good grip here and just pop those hands off. And then we take the new hands and just pop these on. It's a little snug. There we go. Right, we got that. So now he has the new posable hands, and we can take the new forearm pieces, and we'll just compare it with the original ones. You can see they're a bit bigger. Yeah, a little bit more detailing going on there. And we can take these, and these just connect the exact same way to the back of the forearm. You just line up that tab and that slot back there. Hey, he wants to limbo on me. Don't you limbo on me, Primal. Don't you limbo on me. Optimal Optimus, Primal, whatever your name is. I don't even care anymore. I don't even care what your name is. Your name is a guy who wants to tip over on me, and that's just mean. But anyway, just tab those in, and there you have the new forearm pieces if you want to make use of them. Or you can take them and plug them on his shoulders if you want. Have that look going on. Give him some taller shoulders. Hey, why not? Dare I say why not? It does make it a little bit more toy accurate to have the taller shoulders. So hey, that's a thing you can do if you want to do it. So now let's go back to the hands and talk about the articulation here. So of course you do have your wrist rotation, which is a little bit more snug now, but you have that wrist rotation. You also have a hinge that allows the hand to move outward, which is nice. Of course you have the thumb that can, you know, swing either way depending on how you have it positioned. You have that little joint right here at the thumb as well. As far as the fingers go, you have a hinge at the base and you have a hinge right here as well. So you get the bend right there and the bend right there, and you also have hinges at the base that allow that outward splay of the fingers, which is quite nice. And of course these hands can hold the guns from the previous kit, and they just tab right in, wrap the fingers around, there you go, pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang. Oh, and one more thing too, this little knuckle piece here also can move because, you know, reasons. Hey, why not? Hey, why not? Hey, it's a thing that moves if you need it to move. So now let's talk about a theory that I was right about with the original kit and the swords. Now, when I reviewed the original kit, I talked about how the original hands could not hold the sword because you can see that just doesn't stay plugged in. It just pushes itself back out, and everybody basically said the same thing in the comment section. Oh, why don't you try the slots up here? There are slots up here. No, those don't work. These little gaps here, no, they don't work. It just pushes itself back out. It just, trust me, I've tried every single opening that's in this hand. It doesn't work. It doesn't fit. A couple people said, oh, just plug it into the thumb. Yeah, you can do that, but you know, I actually want it to look good when he's holding the sword. That looks dumb, so no. So, yeah, no, none of you were right about that. That didn't work, and I knew it didn't work, but everybody was telling me otherwise. My original theory was, I'm pretty sure they made this to work with the hands that they made, and boop, I was right. Perfect. Fits perfectly. So there you go. So they definitely made this with the intent of, oh, if you want them to hold the swords in this mode, you're going to have to buy our hands. That's pretty much what they did, you know. I see you, DNA. I see you. I mean, it's clever. Clever. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. Now, granted, the easiest solution, really, if you don't want to buy the new hands, you could always just, you know, shave these tabs down a bit, and then they'll probably fit in here perfectly. So, you know, that's always an option as well. But I see what their intent was with this. I see. I see. I get it. And the last thing to talk about are the new cannons here. And just to compare it with the ones that came originally with the toy, you can see they are a bit longer. Have a little bit more detail going on. They're not hollow, which is always a bonus. But yeah, you got some new cannons here, and you can just plug them up top if you want. They just plug in just as the original ones did. So you can have that going on. And of course you can, you know, plug them. They do hold in quite securely. You can plug them in like that too if you want. Hey, you know, again, you know, maybe plug them in like that. There you go. Plug them in like that if you want them like that. Or, you know, just like you could with the original toy, you could plug them into these ports like that, which is a little bit more accurate to the original toy. But again, all options, all things you can do if you want to do them. One funny thing is that you can actually plug the original guns into the barrels of the new guns. So, you know, you can make even longer cannons if you want, or if you really want to get crazy about it. You know, hey, why not? Dare I say why not? You can plug this one in here, plug that in there. Hey, you can have that going on. There you go. Hey, things you can do. All things you can do if you want to do them. Hey, as always, your toy, do what you want with it. I won't judge too harshly anyway. But there you have that. Now, as far as the alt modes go, there's nothing really all that different going on here. Just some slightly longer guns, some different forms, and some different looking hands. But otherwise, everything pretty much stays the same. Now, one little thing that irks me just a little bit, it's not a deal breaker or anything, it doesn't make me mad or anything, but the new hands, man, they got some sprue marks on them. Look at that. Would have been nice if they had cleaned that up a little bit better, you know, again, not a deal breaker by any means, just would have been nice if they had, you know, clean that up a bit more, but it's okay. It is what it is. Not the end of the world, although I'm sure for someone it will be, but for me, not the end of the world. But the new hands work just as the original hands did as far as this mode goes. You can see the wheel just plugs into the thumbs there, just like it did with the original hands. So transformation-wise, like nothing is changing here. So there you go. So there you have the DK-08 Plus upgrade for Optimal Optimus. And this is a pretty nice, cherry on top to go with the original upgrade kit. And just adds that extra finishing touch there with some more articulation and just some, enhanced pieces. The only minor gripe I have is just the sprue marks on the hands. Again, just wish they would have cleaned that up a little bit better, but that's really my only complaint, and it's a minor one. But other than that, good stuff. Good stuff. So, there you go. Now, if you would like this or any of DNA Design's other offerings, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out my third-party Transformers playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter. All that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the DNA Design DK-08 Plus Power of the Prime's Optimal Optimus Upgrade Kit. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face.